practice community.
All right, let's come to a seated shape. So the reason why I moved my desk into my other room is because I'm convinced that this room has like a mold issue in it. And so I thought if I sat in the other room, I would notice if I'm feeling better, and it seems to be working. So just short periods of time in this one. It's funny, it's a perfect example. Someone got on the Zoom call the other day in the UK. They got on the call in Matt's class and they said, wow, your background looks beautiful. And I said, you know, looks can be deceiving. Looks beautiful, but the Wi-Fi doesn't work, and I think the walls are full of mold. And I think that's a sign or an example that the grass is not always greener. We think other people's lives are better on the outside, but on the inside, they're just as chaotic as ours, right? Let's close the eyes and take some deep breaths in and fill our lungs, fill our torso with air. Exhale, let it go. Take a few more deep breaths in and out. And decide what you want to receive from today's practice, whether it's some groundedness, some letting go. What do you want to receive from this hour? Now let's take a big breath in. We're going to lift our arms up towards the sky. And then just interlace the palms, press them up overhead. Reach the arms over to the right. Stretch through the left side body. Good. And then lift all the way up and stretch over to the left, expanding through the right side body. And then we'll come all the way up and just release the grip and then pivot. So you land your left palm, land your right fingertips. And then lift both arms up towards the sky. And then we'll twist the opposite way, landing the left, landing the right, gazing over the left shoulder. Let's take both arms up. And then open our arms into cactus and just take the right arm underneath the left and high five the hands and just do some circles with the elbows. Just getting all of these spaces unstuck in the back of your body. Do one more. And then let's go the opposite way, unwinding the arms. And then taking the left arm underneath the right, and you can just make some little figure eights with your elbows. Good, and then eventually come all the way back into center and just unwind your arms and then plant the palms. Let's come into a tabletop. And from the tabletop pose, tuck your toes and lift all the way up and back to your downward facing dog. So today we're going to do a Mandala Flow, since Leanne has requested lots of flows. But we're going to start with a little bit of a warm-up flow first. So let's take our right leg up towards the sky. Big breath in. You can bend through the right knee and circle through the hip. Just opening up through the knee. Lengthen your right leg up towards the sky. And then draw the knee in. Take a big step with your right foot between the palms. Good. And you can rock forward and back. And then eventually just land onto your left knee. Interlace the palms and press them on your thigh. Beautiful. You got it. And then lift both arms up towards the sky, and let's just flow with our breath. Inhale. And then exhale, take the hands back, reach the heart forward. So the exciting thing about the Mexico yoga retreat, which we were just chatting about, is that there's only 4 spots left on it, which is really cool. We already have more people booked than we did last year. And majority of the people I've met in the community, I think there's just 2 people signed up that I haven't met, but that will be really cool. Let's do 2 more rounds of breath. And then last one, lift the arms up. And then reach your arms forward. Leave your left palm where it is. Spiral your right arm all the way back. Just land your right palm. Lift your left arm overhead. So you take this like little twisty thing. And then come all the way forward with your left palm on the inside of the right foot. Lift the right arm up. And then maybe you kick the foot back. Take a little quad stretch. Good. Release the foot. Take the right palm forward. Walk your fingertips back. Lengthen over the right leg and just hinge and hang out. Take one more breath. Good. Let's walk our hands forward. Tuck the left toes and lift the left knee, and then just step the right foot backwards and get into your plank and feel your core engage, your belly strong. Take 5, 4, 3, 2, good. And then 1, move through a vinyasa flow. So lower down, elbows drawing back. Roll over the toes. Open through your heart. And then come all the way up and back. And step your feet in, coming up to a down dog. And then let's go the opposite way. So take your left leg up. Circle through your left knee. Open through the hip. Take the left leg all the way up. Draw the knee in. Step the foot between the palms. Rock forward and back. Beautiful. And then land your right knee. Lift up, interlace the palms on the thigh. Good. Let's lift both arms up. Reach your hands forward. Leave your right palm where it is. Lift your left arm all the way back. And then let's reverse the warrior. So land the left palm. Reach the right arm up. And then come all the way forward, land the right palm to the inside of the left foot. Kick your right foot back. Come into a quad stretch. Hang out here for 3, for 2. Good, release your foot. Take your left palm forward. Walk your fingertips back. Good, take one more breath. Nice work. Walk your hands forward. And then tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, feel your core engage, get really strong in your plank. For 5, 4, 3, 2. I actually don't do a lot of planks lately because I do a lot of Bikram yoga and we don't really do any planks. So it feels really good to be here. Okay, let's move our bodies lower down, roll over the toes. Open through your heart. Come all the way back to down dog. Step your feet in. Leave your left foot where it is. Take your right leg up. Bend through your right knee. Open through the hip. And then maybe you come all the way forward. Flip your dog. Land your right toes. Open through your heart. Good. Land your right palm, lift your right leg up. Draw your right knee in, step the foot between the palms. Lift all the way up and open to your warrior 2. Take your right fingertips forward, left fingertips back, and just land in stillness. And then move with your breath. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, land your right elbow onto your right thigh. Lift your left fingertips up. Just do a few like this. Two more. And then a last one. And then when you come forward with your right elbow onto your right thigh, you decide whether you stay here, take your fingertips down towards the mat, or maybe come into a bind. Now from the bind, press through both feet, lift up. Lengthen through your right leg, reach your right fingertips forward. Take your right arm alongside your right calf, lift your left arm up. And then perhaps you shift weight onto your right foot, right fingertips. Come up to your half moon to see how that feels. Perhaps you kick your left foot back. Take a sugar cane. Stay here for 3, for 2. And then on 1, release your left foot, release your left hand. Bend through the right knee, step the left foot all the way back. Lengthen through your right leg, turn all 10 toes in. Come all the way forward now. Just land your right hand. Lift your left arm up. Land your left palm, reach your right arm up. And then just do one more of each. Land the right palm, lift the left arm up. Land the left palm, reach the right arm up. Take both hands onto the hips. Let's come all the way up to stand now and just turn your left toes to the back of the mat. Bend through your left knee. Take a big step in with your right foot. Lift your arms up. So this is your warrior one. Which I never do. But I want to invite us to explore pyramid pose. So let's lengthen through our left leg. Reach our arms up. And then come all the way forward. And now if you want to twist, you're going to leave your right fingertips where they are. Lift your left arm up. This is your twisted pyramid. Nice. And then if you want to, you might shift onto your right fingertips, left foot, lift your right leg up. Perhaps you come into your twisted sugar cane, kick your foot back. 3. Good work, team. 2. Good, last 1. Come up to stand, bring your right knee into your chest. Leave your left palm where it is. Reach your right arm all the way back, coming into a bit of a twist. And then bring your right palm forward. Let's open our right knee towards the side, open our left arm to the side. And then come all the way forward. Just cross your right ankle onto your left thigh. Press your palms together, sit down into a standing pigeon. Amazing. And then just come up to stand. Land your right foot alongside your left. Leave your right foot where it is. Draw your left knee in. Let's do the same thing as we did before. So land your right palm. Lift your left arm all the way back. And then come all the way forward. Open your knee towards the side. Come back through center, cross your left ankle onto your right thigh. Sit down into your standing pigeon. And this time you're gonna come up to stand with your knee in and then step all the way back into a warrior 3 for 3, 2, and then on one step your foot back, lift your arms up. Open up into a warrior 2. Lengthen through your toes. Turn your right toes forward, turn your left toes forward, bend through the left knee. Now you're in warrior 2 facing the opposite side. And if you're lost, don't worry. You're facing the right direction. You're gonna end up where you need to be. Sometimes the journey is confusing. Reverse your warrior, land your right palm, lift your left arm up. And then come all the way up. Windmill palms to the mat, frame the foot. Step your foot back. Come into your pigeon, not pigeon, plank. And we're gonna stay in plank for a little bit longer tonight. Yes, it's a prank. But no, I don't do a lot of planks anymore because I do so much Bikram, so we're gonna plank it out. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, either move through a flow or just go straight up to down dog. And let's go the opposite way. Take our left leg up. Bend through the left knee and stack the hips. And then come all the way forward, landing your left toes, lifting your heart up. And then land your left palm, lift the left leg all the way up. And then we're gonna draw the left knee in. Step your left foot forward. Lift the arms up. Come all the way open into your warrior two. Nice. And then let's move with our breath here. So inhale, reverse the warrior. And then just exhale, land the elbow onto the thigh, reach the right arm up overhead. And do a few flows like this. Good, just two more. And on your last one, you're gonna stand or land with your left elbow on your left thigh, reach the right arm up overhead. And then you choose your arm variation, whether you reach your left arm down towards the mat or come into a bind. And I'm just going to adjust the music because I love this song, but I feel like we need a bit more energy right now. Beautiful. Okay, from this pose, release your bind. Lift all the way up, lengthen your left leg. Reach your left arm forward, take your left arm alongside your left calf, reach the right arm up. Here comes the cat. I have to tell you guys something about the cat. She's coming on my yoga retreat this week. I don't know if I told you guys this, but so whenever I host retreats in Ubud, I prefer to stay at home because I like to stay with my cat. But the thing is that it becomes a pretty long commute. It's half hour one way. And if I have full-on days at the retreat center, then I'm not able to get back for a rest, and it's just a lot. Let's shift weight onto our left foot, left fingertips, lift up. So anyway, I just decided to ask the retreat center. They had an extra room, and I was like, can I bring my cat? And they said yes. Let's kick our right foot back. Come into a quad stretch. So she's coming. First time she's ever come on one of my yoga retreats. Release your right foot. Step all the way back. Turn your toes out, your heels in. Just bend through the knees. Come into your goddess squat. Let's take our palms into heart center. Awesome. Get really strong in your legs. Lift your arms up. Tap your fingertips towards your thumbs. Settle your gaze. Take deep breaths. And then let's take our palms into heart center and just lengthen our legs up. Turn our right toes back towards the back of the mat. Step our left foot in. So you're finding yourself in a warrior one and you're reaching your arms up overhead. And then lengthen through your right leg, reach your arms up. Come all the way forward. Good, and then if you want to, just land your left fingertips, reach your right arm all the way up so you're coming into a bit of a twist. And then maybe you shift weight onto your left or your right foot, left fingertips, lift up to balance. Maybe you do a little revolved sugar cane. And then we're gonna come all the way up to stand, take our left knee in, hook our hands around our left shin, and then maybe land our right fingertips, lift our left arm back, land our left fingertips, open our knee to the side, open our right arm up, cross your left shin on your right thigh, take your palms together and land in this standing pigeon stretch. And then let's lift up, anchor both feet, sweep the arms to the sky. Take the palms in heart center. Do the opposite side, so draw your right knee in. Open your knee to the side, open your arm up. Take your left palm onto your right knee, reach it back. Cross your right ankle, take the palms together. And then lift up and lengthen your right leg all the way back. Warrior 3, just for 3. For 2, on 1, step your foot all the way back, sweep your arms open. Lengthen through your left leg and revolve all the way back around to the front of the mat, knowing that you're facing the right direction wherever you are. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And then windmill your palms to the mat, frame the foot, step the right foot back. Beautiful. Moving your body through your flow, coming all the way up to your down dog. Okay, from your downward dog, that's the one, you're gonna lift, you're gonna bend through both of your knees actually and land them on the mat. And then sit the hips back on the heels and come into a seated position on your knees. Let's see if you can do this well. This is being charged. Okay, beautiful. So from here, you're going to lift up so you're sitting on your knees. Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna add Yasser as a spotlight so you can see what Yasser's doing. Yasser's gonna demonstrate for all of you. So what you're gonna do now is push your palms into your hips like you're pushing your hips into jean pockets. Yeah, and then shift your hips forward. Nice, and then maybe reach one fingertip back onto your heel and then the next. Yeah, you got it. Perfect. Yasser has such a nice setup now. He should be my demonstrator like all the time. Looks so good. Nice, you got it. This is a scary pose because it makes us quite vulnerable. But the expansiveness we can feel when we're able to create that space and open up and trust, it just feels so good. Oh no, my Wi-Fi has now cut out. Can you guys still see me and hear me? Perfect. It looked like it was gone for a minute, but it appears to be here. Okay, great. All right, let's release wherever you are. Come all the way up. Take your hands back onto your hips. Nice work, Yasser. And then come all the way forward. Just sit your hips on your heels. Great. And place your palms on your knees and just close your eyes. Let your spine realign. Notice how it feels to come back into a point of neutral. Back to the beginning. And then if you want to, just walk your hands forward and come all the way into a child's pose, letting your forehead rest. Good, just giving yourself one moment. To pause and reset. Great. And then come all the way back up into your down dog. So spread through your palms, tuck your toes. Nice. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of core, just some planks. I'm feeling a second wind of energy from this John Mayer song that's come on now. So let's bring our hearts all the way forward into plank. Amazing. Hang out in your plank for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take it all the way back, down dog. Nice. Mom, you have a really good form in plank. I don't think I've ever watched everyone's planks before. Really nice. Okay, come all the way forward into plank again. Good. I mean, everyone's form looks really great. I can't see Sarah's because Sarah is lengthwise on her mat. But Leanne, yeah, so you look great too. Okay, come all the way back to down dog. You're doing amazing. Just do 2 more like this. Come all the way forward. It's kind of fun with Yasser demoing, and I don't have to do the poses. Good, take it all the way back, down dog. And then in our last one, when you come forward into plank this time, I want you to choose your own adventure. So maybe you keep your knees lifted, maybe you lower them. Maybe you do some side planks, some arm lifting, some forearm planking. Do any kind of plank that you like. Nice. And if you don't like plank, then do something else. I don't care. Beautiful. Once you're done with your planking, come all the way up to down dog. Nice. Good. Take your right leg up towards the sky. Come into your 3-legged dog. Draw your right knee in. Lay your right shin across the width of the mat. Come forward into your pigeon. Nice. Feel the love I need. Good. And then just come all the way forward with the arms and the head. Rest your body. Good. Stay in your pigeon for a few more breaths. And then come all the way up to your down dog. And let's take the opposite way. So lift your left leg up. Lay your left shin across the width of your mat. Come into your pigeon. So I have fallen off my morning routine wagon ever since I went to Dubai. Went to Dubai in November and I started drinking coffee. And that was just the ending. And I stopped doing my morning journaling, my morning meditation. Sleeping without my phone in the room. And I was just finding it so hard to get back into that routine after I'd lost it. And then last night, I had this profound conversation with my coach, Wendy. She asked me, what did I need to do this weekend to make sure that I was able to show up well and rested for my retreat on Monday for the other participants. Let's come all the way up, back to your down dog. And if there's one last movement you want to take, one more vinyasa, go for it. And then we're going to come all the way forward. Oh, I'm ready for bed. We're going to come all the way forward and just step our feet in. Come to cross-legged. Actually, what we're going to do, not cross-legged. You can stay cross-legged if you want. I'm just going to remove the spotlight for Yasser so that I'm a little bit bigger because I think it makes us a little bit small on the screen when there's two of us. And now I can demo again. Okay, so we're going to lengthen our left leg long and step our right foot across. And then maybe bring your left leg back and then come into this twist. So your left leg is back, your right foot is stepping across, and you're going to take your left arm across onto your right knee and gaze over the right shoulder. So anyway, she said to me, what do you need to do to take care of yourself so that you can show up in a really good energy on Monday morning? And I knew what it was. I was like, I need to do all of these things. But the difference was the perception, right? I'm not doing these things for me. I'm doing them for other people. Like, I'm going to do my morning routine. I'm going to keep my phone out of my room. I'm going to meditate in the morning. I'm going to journal. I'm going to do these things so that I can show up as my best self on this retreat. And I had planned to lead. I have 2 sober challenges that are coming to the end right now. I have the green challenge, which is finishing the 108. And I have the violet challenge, which is finishing the 30-day challenge. And if I miss this weekend's green meeting, then I miss their last meeting. And if I miss the violet one this weekend, then I miss their last 2 meetings. Let's come all the way around and then switch up the legs, and we'll go the opposite way. So bring your right foot back, step your left foot across, and then bring your right arm across. But the thing is that every single person in the green challenge except one has signed up for a future program, whether it's the yoga teacher trainings or the retreat that's happening this weekend. So I was like, I don't think it's the end of the world if I miss that last meeting. And the violet group hasn't really had great attendance, and the few people that are attending have already signed up for future programs. So I said, you know what? I really don't need to be there. I don't need to be up until midnight on Saturday and Sunday, the weekend before my retreat. And it feels so good when you're able to just like draw those priorities and draw those lines and be like, no, this is what I need for me. And we have so many amazing leaders in this community that I know that I can trust other people to carry that torch. So how do things change when you think about other people? Right? You're doing these well-being things not for you, but for other people. Let's unwind. And then just bring our knees in towards our chest, and we're going to reach or lay our bodies all the way down, coming into your Savasana. Just stretching all the way out, letting your heels be grounded, letting your toes droop away. Now, when you're ready, just wiggle through your fingers, wiggle through your toes. Take a nice big stretch all the way from fingers through toes. Curl your knees into your chest. Give your body a soft and sweet little hug. And then come all the way up into your seated shape and just bring your palms into your heart center. Let's close this practice with our intention, and it's the ancient but original intention. And it's that our practice remain steady and our efforts continuous, and that our yoga helps and heals, and it serves and it benefits all beings everywhere. May all beings be safe. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be free. May the thoughts and the actions of each of our lives contribute towards this. And let's just finish with an Om sound, and we're going to breathe in and breathe out and breathe in to make the Om. So take a big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Thank you so much, yogis. Thank you for being here, for sharing the space and the practice. I'm very grateful for each one of you. Light in me, it sees and it honors the light in you. Thank you, thank you.